Does the person you are with encourage you to read? You have to ask, what does he bring for me? Roses or books? If someone has a stake in making you better, that person will push you towards books. Books are what we all need. Acharya Pranam, on being asked by a visitor, can one realize the truth by learning the scriptures and study of books? Ramana Maharshi said, so long as predispositions remain latent in the mind, realization cannot be achieved. Shastra learning is itself a vasana. Realization is only in Samadhi. Acharya, can you please explain about this Samadhi that the master is talking about? What is the place of Samadhi in one's daily life? So, Samadhi is one small thing that you want to keep on this table that is your daily life, right? Samadhi is so small. This is Samadhi. And this is your daily life. So you're asking, Acharya, what is the place of Samadhi in one's daily life? Should it be kept here or here or here? Or should it be just hung down the table like any ordinary towel? What is the place of Samadhi in one's daily life? One's daily life is sacrosanct, right? That must remain. Within the contours, within the limitations of one's daily life, we want to place Samadhi as well somewhere. Please understand what the scriptures are, what their relationship with Samadhi is, and then we'll come to daily life. Scriptures are only for the troubled mind. Scriptures are only for the one who has lost his way through life. Scriptures are only for the one who is confused, who does not know oneself. Scriptures are only for the one who is tense and vacillating and confused. Scriptures themselves say that we exist only to rid you of your sorrow. Otherwise, we have no purpose. We are not for entertainment. It's not that somebody wrote us in general leisure. The scriptures are very, very purposeful documents. In that sense, they are like medicines. Every medicine is only for the diseased one. Similarly, scriptures, the medicines, are only for the diseased mind. We have medicines for the body, right? When the body is diseased. And when the mind is diseased, the medicine is scriptures. Now you know why Ramana Maharshi is saying that scriptures are not the final thing. Scriptures by themselves are not Samadhi. Can you equate medicine with health? Medicine is there to cut down the disease, right? Medicine has something to do with the disease. Medicine really has nothing to do with health. Once the disease is gone, your natural state is health. Medicine does not bring about health. Medicine only fights the disease. Similarly, scriptures don't bring about Samadhi. Scriptures only cut down your illusion. That's the right role of scriptures. And once you are free of your illusions, scriptures have to be kept aside. Scriptures themselves suggest that. They say, if you are suffering, come to us. And when you are free of suffering, don't keep carrying us around. We are now redundant. Keep us aside. They don't even say keep us aside. They are more ruthless than that. Their honesty knows no bounds. They say, once you are liberated, send us to the flames, burn us down. You don't need us anymore. In fact, after liberation, if you still keep us, then you are not yet liberated. So the final step towards liberation is freedom from scriptures as well. But that is, remember, the final step, the 1,000,000th step, not the first step. Are you getting it? Once you have taken 9,99,000 and 999 steps towards liberation, then the 1,000,000th step is to keep the scriptures aside. That is the final step. But that final step is to be taken only after final -1 steps, which is still about 1,000,000 steps. You have to work that hard with the scriptures before you can transcend the scriptures. First of all, you have to work very, very hard with the scriptures, and for a very long time you have to worship the scriptures. You have to keep all thought of giving up the scriptures aside. And then you will come to a point when the scriptures themselves will tell you, son, you are done. Goodbye. We are going. We have fulfilled our purpose and we can proudly take your leave now. We have succeeded with you. Now let us go. The scriptures themselves will order you to be liberated of them as your ultimate step towards liberation. But let that not send you into some romantic spell. Nobody here deserves to give up on the scriptures right now. Nobody here deserves to forsake the scriptures even for a very, very long time to come. So do not entertain any such thought. When Ramana Maharshi says that attachment to scriptures is in itself a vasana, he is talking of the final vasana. Scriptures are the final vasana that cuts down all other vasanas. Before all other vasanas have been hacked down, if you give up the all hacking vasana, then your situation will be like that of a patient who has given up on the medicine before being cured. Once you are healthy, once the disease is gone, what do you do with the remaining medicines? You discard them, right? But you discard them only after they have done their job. Only after you are completely free of the disease. That's the context here, right? Health, in our discussion, has to be equated to Samadhi. Now, the thing that we started our response with. What is the place of Samadhi in day-to-day life? Samadhi has no place in day-to-day life. In Samadhi, you live your day-to-day life. You are in Samadhi and day-to-day life keeps happening around you. Then day-to-day life is fun. Then you don't have to bother too much about it. Then great things get done without you being needlessly tense about them. Then every small thing that you do is just great. Then greatness assumes another name, another definition, another meaning. Then greatness does not mean being bombastic. Then greatness could simply be a glance that you throw at someone. Are you getting it? Be in Samadhi and let Samadhi rule your day-to-day life. That's the only way. Samadhi is central, day-to-day life is not. Day-to-day life must follow Samadhi. Samadhi cannot follow day-to-day life. In Samadhi, live, and live beautifully. Live in benediction. Getting it?